It's crazy how much the world has changed. I mean, I'm not talking about political stuff, but more about the landscapes and architectures. People don't realize it. I mean, how could they? You'd have to be fairly old to really notice the significant change. For the places that haven't changed much, it's nice to know that beautiful landscapes have remained untouched. Before we begin this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more daily tips like this, and turn on notifications so you never miss our new videos. Number 23, Rysstad, Norway. During 1888, it appeared to be nothing but gorgeous farmland. By 2013, it became more of a little country town with adorable homes. Either way, it looks like a peaceful town to live in, even back in the day. I personally would have camped out there for at least a night or two. Number 22, Seljestadjuvet, Odda, Norway. Look at the two different times. It seems as though this gorgeous place has remained more or less the same. Why would anyone want to touch it? It looks so peaceful. If you look at the rocks aligned along the water, they're almost in the exact same spot. It really is incredible. Number 21, the Martin Luther statue in Dresden, Germany. The two photos are showing how times have changed from 1958 to 2014. The building in 1958 is almost completely non-existent. Perhaps the war had something to do with it, but in 2014, the building standing behind the statue adds so much to the photo, kind of giving it more of a European feel. Number 20, Hofbrauhaus, Munchen, Germany. Okay, this photo is a little crazy. If you look at the two buildings, they remain almost untouched. It's hard to believe that they managed to look the exact same way from 1910 through 2017. This photo is of Hofbrauhaus, Munchen, Germany. Sure, if you pay attention to detail, some things have changed, but for the most part, it looks identical. Unbelievable, right? Number 19, Quai des Nations, Paris, France. Opposite to the last photo, Quai des Nations, Paris, France has changed significantly from 1900 to 2017. You'd think there'd be more buildings now than there were back then, but it's actually the exact opposite. In the 1900s, you can see the water on the other side. Now, the entire area is essentially water. Number 18, Poznan, Poland. This is the corner of Rysstad and Southwest Marcin streets in Poznan, Poland. The photo shows the changes from 1945 to 2017. The first photo shows the building completely destroyed. Not sure about the historical facts about this place, but I'm glad it was restored, and now it looks like a gorgeous, historic building. Very nice. Number 17, Pripyat, Ukraine. From 1986 to 2017, Pripyat, Ukraine looks more or less the same. The 1986 photo was actually taken shortly before the Chernobyl meltdown. That is the nearby town where the employees and families lived. The only difference is that someone decided to plant some trees and make the area look a little more green. Number 16, Chaney Glacier in the United States. The two photos depict 1911 and 2005. If you notice, the 1911 photo has significantly more snow compared to the bottom one. Some people believe it might be due to global warming, but I'm thinking it's just two different seasons. Who knows? Regardless, this photo definitely tells its own story about history and how things have changed. Number 15, Osnabruck, Germany. This looks like it's from an old Italian mobster film. No one on site, fog everywhere, and just an overall mysterious vibe. Fast forward to 2015, and this area looks more popping. More people walking up and down the streets. It also appears that the area has been turned into more of a shopping area than a place to live. Looks nice either way though. It's crazy how things have changed over the course of history. Number 14, Mont Saint-Michel, France. Okay, so is this place real? It looks like a scene from a fairy tale or the original Disneyland. Absolute goosebumps. These two pictures are from 1908 and 2016. Not a whole lot has changed, which is so amazing because it doesn't need any change whatsoever. Number 13, Reichstag Fire. In case you didn't know, the Reichstag Fire in Germany happened in 1933, just 1 month after Adolf Hitler became Chancellor of Germany. This photo shows the building from 1945 to 2012. It looked like it was on its way to being rebuilt in 1945, and now it looks like a stunning building. Luckily, they fixed it right up. Such a historic photo. Number 12, Hammerfest, Norway. This is a stunning photo of Hammerfest, Norway from 1889 to 2004. Both photos look beautiful and peaceful. The only difference is that more trees were planted and more homes were built. Honestly, if I lived in Norway, I would live right there. It looks like you'd live such a calm life there with not a worry in the world. Number 11, Frauenkirche Dresden. Looking at the two photos from 1897 to 2010 of Frauenkirche Dresden in Dresden, Germany, the two photos look like nothing's changed, but actually, it has. The building was actually burned down during the war and it was rebuilt after. It looks almost identical to the original, and the black bricks are remains of the old building. Nice. Number 10, the Eiffel Tower. I'm sure everyone knows this building. It's the Tour Eiffel in Paris, France. The two photos are from 1910 and 2016. A lot of people prefer the 1910 photos. Some say it looks more romantic, and others say the 2016 one looks way busier. Regardless, the city has become a lot more popular in 2016. In 1910, the city looks very peaceful and, well, romantic. Number 9, Marcin Street, Poznan, Poland. These two photos show the years 1945 and 2017. Look at the mess that the war left in the particular area, and now it looks like nothing happened ever. It's crazy to think that people today walk into something every day without ever knowing what happened there in the past. Number 8, Osnabruck, Germany. Again, in 1904, there wasn't much going on. Just a ton of farmland and a few homes here and there. I mean, if they are even homes, but now it looks way busier, with a ton of trees planted, more homes, and just a lot going on. Number 7, Osnabruck Central Railway Station. Clearly, people have become a little more environmentally friendly and health conscious in Germany. Check out this photo at Osnabruck Central Railway Station from 1965 and 2015. There were no bikes on site in the 60s, and now mostly all bikes. That's pretty impressive, Germany, pretty impressive. Luckily, the buildings still look the same. Still looks pretty incredible. Number 6, Szyperska Street, Poznan, Poland. Though the years aren't so incredibly far apart, it's crazy to see the changes that this place has gone through. Not only does it look significantly greener now, there is an entirely new building that was built, and the buildings that stayed there look a lot better. Very, very nice. Number 5, Paris, France. This is Paris, France in 1900 and 2017. I don't know about you, but the photo from the 1900s looks a lot better. I'm sure it's the fact that it's not in color and there's something sort of classy and mysterious to it. But this isn't to say that the photo today looks bad. The place still looks gorgeous and I would love to visit. Number 4, Kjeasen, Norway. Kjeasen Railway Bridge in Kjeasen, Norway doesn't seem like it's changed a whole lot from 1927 to 2008. Even the trains look more or less the same. The only thing that's really changed is the area where people can walk. It's nice to see that not much has been changed in this very pretty area. Number 3, Dresden, Germany. Is this Mr. Darcy's house from Pride and Prejudice? Probably not, but it definitely looks like it could be. This is the Palace im Groben Garten in Dresden, Germany. Not a whole lot has changed, and nothing really needs to be changed. The area is beautiful, and truly looks like what most of Jane Austen's stories were about. Number 2, Lodz, Poland. Alright, it's time to play Spot the Difference. Check out the St. Matthew's Evangelical Church in Lodz, Poland. The first photo is from 1937, and the other photo is from 2017. There are only a few minor unnoticeable changes, but overall, inside the building, it looks completely identical. It really is a special feeling to walk into a building with so much history behind it. Now that you've seen some unbelievable before and after photos that show how much the world has changed over time, here's a picture from Moulin Rouge. You may be surprised to see that it hasn't changed very much. Number 1, Moulin Rouge in Paris, France. This is the Moulin Rouge in Paris, France, from the 1900s to 2016. The only significant changes in the photos are the people and the cars. Obviously, in the 1930s, the cars look super vintage and the people are dressed for the time. But other than that, everything looks more or less the same. Do you like history? What was the most surprising photo from this video? Let us know in the comment section below. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to What the Facts. Wait, why don't you fact off with these other awesome videos? Go ahead. Choose the left or the right video and enjoy.